Custer J.J. Twig and the law office of Mark A. West. It's time to check in with Tony Herman and Greg Cartwright and get ready for another exciting contest. It's Osage Indians basketball on 98.7 The Code.
And this is the Monday night edition of Hometown Hoops, and this is the Polylift pregame show. Just simply building the best boat lifts at the lake. You can find them online at polylift.com, or you can call 573-374-6544. You know, they build top-notch, patented design, and virtually indestructible polyethylene tanks that leave the competition behind. And Greg Cartwright, last game at home here at School of the Osage for this season.
It's been a whirlwind of a weekend. Two games before Sunday, and then 2 games after Sunday. So 4 games out of 5 days, and Indians have looked very strong this week. We'll see if they can continue that going on into district play.
And this last home game, they are hosting the Boonville Pirates. Boonville Pirates come in 12-11 this season, while our Osage Indians 17-6. They played recently in the Eldon tournament, the opening round of the Eldon tournament. Our Indians took a 19-point win in that. And since then, Indians have been 6-3, Boonville 4-4.
And Boonville plays a lot of the same guys that Osage plays. They do have a key victory over Fatima. We just beat Fatima the other night for the first time in 24 playing appearances. But Boonville's not a team you take lightly. A lot of their games, their losses have been close, and Osage, they hung with Osage for a good 3 quarters and a half at that Eldon tournament before finally succumbing. Their little guard got in foul trouble, and they got a technical foul, and that from then on, all the momentum went Osage's way.
Very athletic guard that we're talking about. That's number 2, Zayden Walker, just a sophomore for the Pirates.
Yeah, he had 21 points that night, and he didn't play probably the last 3 or 4 minutes of the game because he was one of those guys that thinks he gets fouled a little bit more than what the officials were calling, and he voiced his displeasure and got teed up, and his coach set him on the bench and didn't pull him off. They only had 4 guys in the scorebook, so he took him out. They only had 3 guys, and that wasn't enough to beat Osage that night.
You know, Boonville only averages 55 points a game, and that's not going to be enough against our Indians that average 65.
Well, the way the Indians have been shooting the ball, Boonville is definitely going to have to key up their defense. Osage scored 78 on them last time they played, and a lot of that was bench play too. Andrew Grews had a great game that night. Noah Northrop had a good ball game, 25 points out of those guys off the bench. So if that continues as it has, I think the Indians will be in good shape.
But Greg, on the defensive end, almost identical. Boonville gives up 54, and we give up 53.
Yeah, and I think our defense is pretty solid. That little sophomore kid Walker's a good guard, but we got guys that can trade off and on and guard him. Again, look for our defensive specialist, I guess you might call him, Landon Child. Childs will probably have his hand in guarding that guy tonight, and Childs can give anybody fits, and he can get in your head a little bit. And so I'm sure they'll trade off and on with Childs guarding him or DePay or Jackson Long, but he's quick, and you got to have somebody quick guarding him. Osage's defense has really been bolstered inside by Blake Harrison and Andrew Grews. Those guys have played well inside. They've rebounded well inside and played good post defense. I really don't think Boonville has a bona fide post player. They got a big guy that plays in there, but he prefers to be most of the time he prefers to be out around the free throw line, and very seldom does he go to the block and to the baseline to get points. But he's a big guy, and he's hard to handle sometimes.
Takes up some space down there, down low. And that's a good opportunity right now. If you're head coach Jeff Henshaw, you want your post players tested going into district next week.
Oh, yeah, because, as my experience, Tony, as play gets into district play, you start getting into a playoff type thing. Officiating gets a little bit looser and games get a little bit more physical. So you might as well just, the fans, get used to it. But the way games are officiated just changes a little bit, and they let the kids play just a little bit more and let them decide it on the floor. So Indians got to be awful tough. Noah Northrop, when he comes in the ball game, he's got to be a good defender and a good rebounder. Same thing with Andrew. He's got to do that job too. And if we see Luke had a good JV game tonight. JV got a good win, and Luke played well in the JV game. So those three guys, plus the Stokes kid who comes in and shoots a three, that's a pretty strong bench. And I think they're strong defensively as well as offensively.
Let's talk just a little bit about the district. The first question is, where's the bracket? As the bracket has yet to be published, but we will play next week at Bolivar. You talked about officiating getting a little looser. Going into the Springfield area, I can tell you from experience, that officiating is going to be a different style than what we are accustomed to here in Central Missouri. It is going to be a much more rougher game.
Yeah. Rougher, I think that word rougher probably is a
kind.
Yeah, that's a kind word. It gets pretty physical, and it's funny, Tony, because you'll let guys hammer each other, inside the lane. Most officials do. You get outside the three-point arc, and it's just touchy.
Yep, protect you.
And so you're right. It's a different kind of officiating. I think that that's because you see those officials that do a lot of level 5 and level 6 basketball games. Plus, they do some of the small college games too. It's just a different kind of basketball than it is in small-town America.
Absolutely. We've got both teams warming up. We've got about 6 minutes until game time. Got a lot of excitement here tonight. We're going to take a quick break here from the Polylift pregame show where they build the best boat lifts at the lake. They're online.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't
Call them in the morning, 573-374-6545. And you're listening to Osage Indian Basketball, 98.7 The Code, KRMS TV 32.
Looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
You're listening to Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Code.
Great Cartwright, we're back here at home at School of the Osage for our last regular season game. If you're head coach Jeff Henshaw, you've got 17 wins in your first year at the helm here. At this time of the season, are you more worried about your opponent or your own team coming out of the locker room?
Well, I think you're worried about your team coming out of the locker room. You've got to have a good defensive game plan. There's a couple of guys on the floor that can hurt you scoring-wise, so it's got to be a good team defensive game plan. Offensively, hopefully your kids aren't overconfident. They had a good offensive game against this Boonville team last time, scoring 78 points against them. So you want to make sure that they're running that offense and getting good shots.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. Almost, and I wanted my teams to be a little bit crabby at this point. A little bit crabby, a little bit assured, just like what you talked about, but willing to go to work.
Yeah, and I think they will go to work too. This is a hard working bunch of guys, and they've shown game in and game out that they're not going to give up. They're going to go after you defensively. They're going to attack you offensively. I think just a fun bunch of guys. 17 wins on the season. Been a great season for them. First winning season for about 3 or 4 years for this school, and so these guys have battled through all these years, freshman, sophomore, junior years. These seniors really fighting to go out on a good note.
Absolutely. As both teams now getting their last-minute instructions from their coaches. We've got a great crowd here tonight for a Monday night game. The pep band is fired up and playing, and this is the Polylift pregame show, building the best boat lifts at the lake, polylift.com. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove, KRMS TV 32.
The lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, Pizza and Pub.
Come get you some plate.
11:38.
It's Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And we're just about ready to play right here at the Osage Indians hosting the Boonville Pirates. Greg Cartwright, give us a start, brother.
Tonight for the visitors from Boonville, they're going to start sophomore number 2, Zayden Walker, junior number 4, Braden Bertle, junior number 20, Landon Collins, senior Evan Bishop, number 33, and junior Braylon Ellison, number 42. For your Osage Indians tonight, junior Blake Harrison, number 2 in the starting lineup, senior Landon Childs, number 3, junior Maverick Trusty, number 5, senior Dane DePay, number 10, and sophomore number 22, Jackson Long.
And it's game time, folks. It's both teams out on the floor right now. Blake Harrison going to jump for the Indians. Number 20, Logan Kahns, the junior, is in the jump circle for the Boonville Pirates. Let's get ready to go right here. This Tri-County Conference game, the tip is up. It's going to be controlled by Boonville. And just as we talked about, Zayden Walker, the sophomore guard for the Boonville Pirates, starts the offense. There's the shot. The first three is no good, taken by Braden Bertle. And here come the Indians. Pirates. A little bit of a zone coming out. Indians skip it. They skip it right back to DePay. He's 3 foot behind the line. He's going to be long on the three. We've got a whistle. That's going to be against the Indians.
Early foul underneath. Going to go on Maverick Trusty, blocking out underneath, and got called for a push.
He drove the baseline there, picked it up. Now the rebound, got the foul. I like effort. I like effort on the offensive boards. As Boonville gets it down to their big man, guarded by Blake Harrison. It's no good on the turnaround. The ball's going to go out of bounds.
Good job by Dane DePay on the backside, blocking out and keeping that rebound from going back to Boonville.
Pirates still in the zone. Indians work it around the perimeter. Indians with a skip pass there. It's one of those you breathe heavy. Jackson Long gets it to the free throw line. He's going to turn it over. And in transition, Boonville's going to take a 2-0 lead. First one on the board.
Yeah, got to take care of the basketball. Points off turnovers will kill you.
Dane's going to take another three. Hits the front of the rim this time, but there's an offensive rebound by Blake Harrison. He goes up off the glass and good. You know, Greg, against this zone, there's no penetration by the Indians. They're just content to skip it.
Yeah, not yet. I think we'll see that later on.
Pirates work it around the perimeter. They're looking to get it down to the big man, number 44, Braylon Ellison. And while they're doing that, Zayden Walker, a sophomore guard, puts it on the glass and good. We got 4-2. Three is no good by the Indians. Rebound by the big man, Braylon Ellison. Everybody thought there was going to be a travel call, but there wasn't. That's going to be a turnover against the sophomore guard, Walker. Blake Harrison picks it up, goes to the other end. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the Captain Ron's free throw line.
Yeah, Walker just had his foot slip out from under him and kind of did the splits there. His pivot foot never moved. Brought the ball down to the floor, and Dane DePay, after asking how come that's not a walk, tipped it out of his hands and went down the floor to Blake Harrison, who cashed his first Captain Ron's free throw in.
You know, it's kind of that awkward moment where nobody moves because they think there's a whistle coming. Second one. Bangs around and in. We're tied at 4. Walker. No pressure. He's going to bring it all the way up, start the offense for the Pirates. They look to go high-low. Nothing there. As Landon Childs is fronting the big man down low. Walker takes the three. No good. Official says it's going to hit the support, out of bounds. And here come the Indians.
Right now, both teams kind of content to shoot that three ball, Tony.
And the Pirates stay in this little zone. There's the penetration like we talked about as Dane DePay goes inside the lane. He's good. We're at 6-4. Indians' first lead of the night on this Monday night Tri-County Conference game. As big man gets it, brings it down off the glass, no good. Good-looking shot. Offensive rebound by Walker. Walker's no good. Rebounded by Landon Childs. He's going to get by him. Gets it over to Jackson Long. First three of the night. You know it. 9-4.
Good assist there. Nice getting his feet under him by Jackson Long, and makes a nice shot.
Another ball's going to go out of bounds as Braylon Ellison on the post can't get to it. And the Pirates are going to take a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. That is our Andy's Frozen Custard first timeout of this home game here. You know, Andy's been doing it for 37 years. Only uses the freshest ingredients for our frozen custard experience you can't get anywhere else. You know, Greg, if you're Boonville Pirate head coach Mark Anderson, you've got to hate seeing Jackson Long hitting that first one.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jackson Long stepped right into that three like this is what he does every day, probably 50 times in a practice, and nothing but net on the shot. Again, credit Dane DePay with finding him wide open on the wing and getting that assist.
And the Indians, after trailing, now lead 9-4. And after that Andy's Frozen Custard timeout, we've got both teams back out on the floor. Indians will throw it in under the basket. They're going to have to go the entire length of the court with 4:30 to go in the first.
Looks like Boonville's gone back to a zone, Tony.
Still in it. 3-2. As Maverick catches it on the wing, he looks around, gets it on the high post. We flip it to Childs. Childs ball fake, drives. No, he's going to be stopped. Back to DePay. That three is no good from the corner. And here comes Walker. Walker is good on the layup in transition. 9-6.
He is so good at getting down the floor. He's got great speed, good penetrating dribble.
He's smooth. He's on the wing of this zone. There's the Indians. Maverick Trusty shoots a three. That's good. 12-6. Maverick gets hot.
Those are zone busters right there,
Right
Tony.
there.
A couple of deep threes by Trusty and Jackson Long. Doubled a Indian lead.
Walker guarded by DePay. Keeps his dribble alive. He's in the middle. He makes a move, attacks the basket.
Blake Harrison coming off, tried to hedge on the screen and just didn't get in front of him and picked up a foul. First substitutions of the night. Andrew Grews and Noah Northrop in the game for Long and Childs.
Indians. 3-2 zone in the inbounds. There's Walker, comes around that screen. Andrew Drews with the block, but recovered by Walker.
We'll switch on the defensive now with, looks like Osage in a 2-3 zone.
Long three, no good by number 33, Evan Bishop, the senior. Score is going to stay at 12-6. Noah Northrop catches it in the corner. No good. Rebound by Ellison. And here comes Walker. Oh, no good on the two-footer. But there's the big man. Number 33, Evan Bishop. He gets the offensive rebound. He's going to go to the free throw line. Opportunity to cut into the 6-point lead.
Yeah, Andrew Grews didn't have very good position that time and reached over the top.
And the Captain Ron's free throw line is getting a little workout here in this first quarter. With a day like today, it's easy to think about that. Look them up, Captain Ron's at thelake.com, and plan for your next visit. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Noah. He's going to give it to DePay. DePay brings it across the half. Indians against this 3-2 zone. Skip it to Noah. He drives the baseline, goes up. He's going to get fouled.
Pretty fortunate there, Tony, because they
Big
got
thump.
Blake Harrison down in the short corner. Blake didn't know where to go. Noah just came barreling right towards him.
And Noah Northrop, the senior, his first time at the free throw line tonight. Bounces around and gets it. 13. Second one. Nothing but net on that one. We're at 14-7. 2:14 to go in the first quarter. As you can hear the student section here at School of the Osage. Good support tonight. One dribble, goes up for three, hits the bottom of the rim and no good. As Bertle can't connect. Noah has to throw it back out from the baseline. Indians going to have to set it up again. Get it to Andrew Grews. They move it quickly around the perimeter. Greg, when those posts catch it on that free throw line extended, I always like them to turn around and face, not just quickly throw it right back out.
Yeah, there's a couple of times they had an opportunity when the defense gets pushed way down to the baseline. They just, if they turn around and look, they probably could shoot a layup.
They get it into Noah Northrop at the block. He's good. 16-7.
Good job that time, Noah, throwing the ball in, finding Blake Harrison underneath for that Nice assist and layup.
And Andrew's going to pick it up.
Andrew's just not getting defensive position, Tony, and reaches over the back.
It's going to be 4 fouls against the Indians here with 1:21 to go in the first.
Yeah, I think a bigger thing is 2 fouls on Andrew already.
And he's going to have to take a seat. Childs comes back in. There's a little bit of size difference there. It's a unique play. Everybody runs from the sideline there. We got a one-on-one down low. Walker there. Walker lobs it in there. Off the glass and good.
Good post up that time by Braylon Ellison. Wasn't much. Blake Harrison was playing good defense. Wasn't much he could do about stopping that. There wasn't any help coming from the backside.
Indians struggling against this zone here as Braden Bertle, the junior, commits the foul. Indians are going to throw the ball in. Both teams with 4 team fouls. Next whistle, we're going to shoot some throws with 50 seconds to go in the first. Indians lead 16-9. Indians move it around the top. Greg's still not accustomed to this zone. As Dane DePay brings it in the lane, he's going to turn it over as he tries to pass. Walker keeps the ball. He's going to convert. We got 16-11.
Points off turnovers again, Tony. I think that's their 4th point. Both turnovers Indians had. Boonville's brought it right back down the floor. There's another one.
Off the glass and good. Walker. Noah Nortrup pulls up from 10. And he misses it on the baseline, but there's Blake Harrison. He gets the follow through. And at the end of one, it's 18-13. Our Osage Indians over the Boonville Pirates. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball, 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
With Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
And at the end of one, Osage leads 18-13 over Boonville. Greg, Indians just a little sloppy against that Boonville zone.
Yeah, and, you know, that the quickness of Walker, and he can get the ball down the floor. They're giving him a little bit of rest right now, but 3 turnovers by the Indians in that quarter, and Boonville scored off all 3.
Jackson Long back into the ball game. As Noah Nortrup runs the baseline. Indians flip it again. It goes back to Jackson. No good on the long 3. Rebounded by number 20, Logan Kahns. He's a junior for this Boonville team. Pirates opportunity to cut into this 5-point lead as the big man down low. We've got a matchup, Greg. Puts it on the ground. Landon Childs gets a hand on it. There's going to be a turnover. Here come the Indians. In the corner, Noah Nortrup. No good. As Kahns able to pull the rebound down for the Pirates.
Yeah, that's a shot that Noah normally knocks down, Tony, but he has 2 shots in a row just circled around the rim.
Right there. the big man, Braylon Ellison. Puts it on the ground, looks to turn. We've got a double down there with DePay coming to help. And he gets a hand in there. And I think we got a jump ball, don't we?
Yeah, the possession was to Boonville.
Going to be shot. Offensive rebound. Going to pick it up, put it off the glass right there. 15. Indian lead is 3. Back down in the corner to Noah. Gets it back to DePay. I hate to see that bounce pass out there on the perimeter. Indians flip it one more time. Noah decides to take it. Good. 21-15. This Osage Indian team has shot the ball well all season. And there we go. We've got the post matchup down low once again. Blake Harrison fronts. Ellison. 3 goes up. It draws nothing but floor wax. There's a rebound by Noah. And there's the foul you hate, Greg.
Long way from the basket. Good rebound by Noah Northrop. Starting a new quarter, so that's not a shooting foul. Maverick Trusty back in the game for Noah. Got our original starting lineup in there, back in the ball game now.
6-point lead for the Indians. As DePay gets it to Trusty. It goes down to Jackson. Jackson in the corner, no good on the 3. One shot's all we get. As the Pirates bring it across the half line. There's this high screen right there. Give and go. We got a charge as Dane DePay slides over. And Braylon Ellison, the junior, runs him over.
And that's a lot to get run over by Tony.
That's one that makes you cringe a little bit. We got 5:31 in this first half. Indians lead by 6.
Good call by the official, no question. Dane was there plenty of time, and Ellison, he was going to go to the basket no matter what.
Maverick in the corner. Good. 24. 9-point lead.
Indians open up this quarter 2 out of 4 from 3.
Walker answers. 24-18. Jackson got it. He thought about it, but he's going to give it back to DePay. Maverick dribbles down. He finds Blake Harrison. Nice move off the glass and good. It's a nice post move.
Yeah, that time he got matched up against the smaller Walker down there in the bottom of the defense. And
Pirates try to force it into the big man. It's tipped away. Here come the Indians. And DePay penetrates in the center of the lane, splits that zone. And he can't get the layup to go, but he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot a couple of Captain Ron's free throws.
I think Ellison just picked up his second personal foul.
Dang good. 27. We've got a couple of players with 2 fouls. Evan Bishop with 2. And Ellison can't get the second one to go. Pirates. Bring it down. They're trailed by 9 as Walker dribbles between his legs. He's going to go up for 3. He's no good on that one. Big rebound there by number 33, Evan Bishop. And with 2 fouls, Greg, that could have been a big one. As he very easily could have went over the back of Landon Childs.
Now that was a benefit. Landon just so much shorter.
There's the turnover. Walker gets it on the break. He's able to score it. 9-point lead down to 5. Mr. Pay catches it. Indians got to move it just a little quicker against this zone. A good bounce pass into Blake Harrison. He's going to give it to Maverick. And they're going to foul Blake. That ball should go out of bounds as Dane DePay walks out. He's going to throw it in. We got 3:30 to go in the half. Indians lead by 5.
Whoa. I think that's 3 fouls on Logan Collins. Fouls Jackson Long in the act of shooting the three-point shot, Tony. So it's a triple run free throw.
There you go as he walks to the free throw line. Lead is 5.
Up there by Coach Henshaw's. No, Boonville doesn't play a clean game. In other words, they can get pretty raggedy and throwing the ball around, and it's easy to fall into that trap, and you start doing the same thing. And so that was a good timeout by Coach Henshaw. Settle down. You know, he had Mavericks sitting on the floor out there at half court. Could have been a, iffy backcourt call. And so, settle them down. Settle those guys down. They got a 6-point lead, couple minutes left in this quarter.
Let's push it to 10. Push this lead to 10. Let's try to get 10 at halftime here, or better. Go into the halftime on an up note right there. Just as you said, a little bit of sloppy there. Both teams got some turnovers as the Indians get the ball in. Dane DePay looks over. There's that high pass back and forth against this zone. Burns a lot of time. Dane penetrates, goes up. Good.
I like that penetration there, Tony, because they'd actually slipped, which actually changed their zone to a 1-3-1, so that gave Dane a little room between the point and the wing to drive to the basket.
And that's all he needs to see. As Walker loses the ball, he's going to get it back. He's going to give it to the big man up top. He puts it on the ground. He backs Blake Harrison down. Turnaround in the lane is good.
Again, good defense by Blake. Just a good shot there by Bishop.
Dane, deep behind the line. Good for three, 33-24. We're going to have to come up with an answer for the big man there. Blake Harrison needs a little help. Oh, and that's going to be on Blake.
Yeah, he puts the ball on the floor almost every time he touches it, Tony. And in that dribble, somebody's got to double down on him real quick and try to grab that ball or tap it away from him.
And a hand is not a double down. You've got to get down there with your body.
Get down there and get after it.
As Dane DePay tried to get down there, we've got to double the man, not breach. As that first Captain Ron's free throw is no good. As the junior, Ellison.
Luke Wolf in the ball game. Blake Harrison picked up his second foul.
Ellison, 4 points so far. 5 as he hits the second free throw. We've got 59 seconds to go in the first half. Indians lead by 8. Dane DePay gets it. Around and good. Lead is 10. 27 seconds to go in the first half. Walker looks over to the bench. Goes back up to the jump circle. Movement around the perimeter right there. That is going to be blocked by Landon Childs, but recovered by the Pirates. And the three is no good at the half. That makes it 35-25. The Osage Indians at the half lead the Boonville Pirates. You're listening to Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The law office of
2
Mark
minutes,
A. Webb
Mikey.
was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century.
The lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagel Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub. Come get you some plates, sir.
Got their Target big Osage logo down at the baseline, and they're putting from half court. So instead of your half court shot with the basketball, you've got your half court putt with the putter. And he hit just right at the edge of the. That was as close to $100 as that guy's going to get.
It's almost
my
right
goodness.
there. But, now that that's over, let's get back to the game right there. Indians lead by 10. Boonville out in that zone, staying in that zone right now.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they're going to do most of the night. 3-2 zone has been around a while. Credit Jack Hartman back at Kansas State when he had Rolando Blackman, who was a really good athlete, and he invented that 3-2 zone and put Blackman in the middle of it. It's been a tough defense to work against offensively for a long, long time. And Osage has been doing a pretty good job. They've got some baseline jumpers, set some screens on those low guys on the block. I noticed that after Osage had made a few threes, then they changed that defense to Boonville changed their defense to a 1-3-1. Well, then that allowed the penetration, and we've seen Dane DePay drive in there a couple of times and get a basket. And then if that point guard doesn't get over fast enough on the cross-court pass, then we've hit a couple of threes out of that against that defense also.
One of the things that I've noticed against this zone tonight, it's doing what it's designed to do. We're flat-footed. We've got one guy passing to four guys, and nobody's moving to the basketball. Nobody is quite there yet, and that's what we're seeing right now. That's why we're continuing to see that skip this way and then skip it right back.
Yeah, and the thing about the skip passes, Tony, and sometimes Osage does it, sometimes they don't, but that's that ball fake. Fake that pass one way, make the defense jump, and then go back the other way, so they got to cover twice as much area to try to steal that pass.
Then I think the next thing we have to always be aware of is that's the big matchup down low. The Pirates trying to match up against Blake Harrison, trying to create a mismatch with Landon Childs out there, and these guys are going to need some help. There's a lot of Pirate down there.
Well, again, Andrew Bruce picked up 2 quick fouls. Blake stayed in the game. Blake picked up a couple of fouls, and in comes Luke Wolf. And like I said, Luke had a good JV game. So you've got 5 extra fouls there. You can bring Luke in off the bench, and you've got some fouls to give. The defense is interesting. I thought it was interesting how they got Childs on that big guy down low, but he knows how to post up. He plays as good post defense as anybody, especially if a guy his size. And the thing of it is, when somebody catches it down there, he can sneak in from behind you and steal that thing just quicker than heck.
smack it loose there. Now we've got the matchup that we talked about down low where we've got big man against big man. What do you do if you're head coach Jeff Hinshaw?
Well, post defense is unique, Tony. You know that. And, they like to set that guy above the block, actually above the volleyball court line. I'm going to let him catch it there. And if let him catch it above the line and then double down on him. Blake can play behind him there. But the thing of it is when Blake's playing on top of him down low, and that guy shoves him up, and then they make the lob pass over the top. There's nothing Blake can do because there's no help on the backside because they kind of run Boonville runs a 4-man across the top defense and
it's
a 4-man across the top offense, and it's hard to leave your guy and double down from that far away.
It's almost a clear out at the block.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a quick break. This is Osage Indian basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagnell Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place puts a smile on your face, and he's the one for frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
You're listening to Hometown Hoops on 98.7 The Cove.
Let's take a look at our Polylift halftime stats. You know, Polylifts are the first choice for knowledgeable boat owners here at Lake the Ozark. They got a great reputation, the best warranty in the industry. Greg Cartwright.
Osage Indians leading 35-25 at halftime. Led in scoring by Blake Harrison and Dane DePay. They both have 10 points apiece. Maverick Trusty has 6. Noah Northrop has 5. And Jackson Long has 4. Indians 11 out of 21 from the field. 8 out of 11 from the free throw line. And they have 14 rebounds so far in the first half. Boonville Pirates led in scoring by Zayden Walker. He has 13. Then Evan Bishop and Braylon Ellison with 5 points apiece. Braden Bertle with 2. The Boonville Pirates 11 out of 22 from the field, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. Now you look at the statistics, Tony, 11 out of 22, 11 out of 21. You think it'd be a closer ball game. But the Indians, 5 out of 14 from 3. The Boonville Pirates only 1 out of 10 from 3. And then also Indians 8-2 on the free throw margin.
Absolutely. As we've got about 22 seconds, you can hear the Osage Indian Band. You can see the student section. They're small tonight, but they're loud.
That's got to be a bunch of football players down there, Tony, that follow their buddies to this basketball court. They are loud. There's only about 15 to 20 of them every night, but they are loud, and they know all the chants. They know how to give the visiting team the business.
8 minutes to go here in the third quarter as we are about to start this second half. One thing I want to add in our 3-minute conversation we always have, Pirates, big men, both have 2 fouls. Matter of fact, Evan Bishop has 3.
Yeah, I know. Is Osage going to take advantage of that? Or are they going to try to get it into Blake and, collect some more fouls down there? It's yet to be seen.
We can return. We can turn it. We can post our big men down low. But we're start of the third quarter. Dane DePay brings it across the half. He gets it to Blake Harrison. Blake's not guarded. Takes the three and nails it.
There you go, Tony. Boonville went to a man-to-man defense out of the locker room, and Bishop. Braylon Elson. He's the guy trying to guard Blake Harrison. He just didn't even come out of the lane. Blake had a wide open three.
Walker splits the defense. He drives. He's in off the glass and good. 27. We've got an 11-point lead, 38-27. As right there, Jackson Long picks it up at the free throw line, 40-27.
Indians start out 2 for 2 from the field.
Indians in a man as Walker shoots a three, no good. Jackson Long goes up and gets the rebound. He's going to turn, toss it to DePay. DePay, crossover dribble, goes in. He's going to have it swatted away by Logan Kahns, the junior. Goes out of bounds. Indians running inbound. They get it to Childs. He ball fakes, drives, gets it back to DePay in the corner. No good on the three. And here come the Pirates. As Walker makes a spin move, he's going to lose the ball. Picked up by Maverick. Maverick brings it in the lane, gets it back to Jackson. That's enough right there. He's going to be short on the three. It looks like the ball was tipped. Pirates get it out to Walker. He drives, dumps it down low to the big man. Ball fake off the glass and good. 11, 40-29.
Yeah, that time on defense, Dane DePay went running out at him, and Walker's just too quick. He can't do that.
Childs.
Can you say bonus points?
Holy smoke. We got 43-29. Let's get a defensive stop right here. As Ellison makes the move. We've talked about that, Greg. The Indians need an answer for Ellison down low as he turns, puts it off the glass, makes it 31.
They almost had it, Tony. Landon Childs came from behind, just missed tipping the ball out of Ellison's hands before he took that shot.
Blake Harrison gets it down the corner, makes a move, doesn't take it, brings it back out to DePay. DePay gives it to Maverick. Maverick's going to be good for three. 46, 15-point lead.
Indians 3 out of 5 from three-point land to start this third quarter.
They push that 10-point lead at half to 15 as Walker thinks about three. He's guarded by DePay. Puts it on the ground. He's going to drive. Nice stop. And Childs is going to pick up the foul.
Childs almost had him that time.
Maverick, hustle on the ground. We've got everybody going. Ball goes out of bounds. That's going to go over to the Indians.
Pretty lazy pass on the inbounds there by Walker. Trying to explain to his coach, hey, it wasn't my fault, but yeah, it was.
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was.
Andrew Grew's into the ball game. He replaces Childs.
Andrew sat most of the first half with 2 fouls.
Yeah, didn't play second quarter at all.
Now we've got a matchup down low. Goes over to Trusty.
Really doing a great job of making a defense move.
And he's going to be fouled.
Fouled before the shot.
On the drive. And on the offensive end, Greg, we're seeing a little more penetration, a little more quickness than we did the first half.
No, it's because they're playing man-to-man. Boonville's, got out of their zone, and, now they're trying to be aggressive with the man. But, man, the Indians shooting the ball so good so far.
On the inbounds, no good by Jackson Long, but there's Trusty with the offensive rebound, 48-31.
Trusty has 11.
Walker picks it up, gets it down low. Andrew Grews They're walking him down. Watch that elbow right there, but he does. And Ellison spins back to the outside, puts it off the glass.
You know, I don't think Ellison wants to pass it back out, Tony. I think you just got to go down and hammer him, double team him, squeeze him.
Maverick, long three, no good. But there is Andrew, cannot convert on the offensive rebound. Here comes Walker. Drives the baseline. Reverse layup is good.
Walker with 17 points.
48-35. 3:35. Back in the zone. Down to Blake. Blake drives. Reverse layup. No good. But he is fouled by number 21, Landon Cons. Blake a little surprised to get the ball there, but he did make the most of it.
Yeah, he spun around and actually went to the opposite side of the basket for a reverse layup. Just couldn't get it because he got hammered, but short on that free throw. He's got 13 points. Looking for 14.
Good night. Good night so far for Blake Harrison. As the second free throw is good, 49. Pirates. Give it to Walker. Trying to clear out. Nothing there. Walker gets it back. Moving out. That's a deep three right there.
That's going to catch
some reaction.
Reaction. There you go. That's a good word for it.
With Braden Bertle, the junior. Comes up a little short on that one.
Noah Northrup in the game for Jackson Long.
2:55, 49-35 in the third quarter as Dane DePay gets past past Walker. But we're going to have an Indian turnover, and Walker's going to take it all the way in. No good on the layup.
DePay's going to pick up the foul. Walker's going to go to the free throw line. He's got 17 points. That's Dane's first foul.
If you're going to foul him outside the lane. As Walker, no good on the first. And the captain rounds charity stripe. That's the second. 36. 13-point lead. We've got 2:35.
Back to a 1-3-1 zone defense.
As Maverick's going to take the three. He misses, but there's Blake Harrison. Blake goes up with it off the glass.
That's the way to take it up strong, Blake.
51 for the Indians. Walker hits the front of the rim, no good. Northrop going to get the rebound. As DePay brings it across the half. He finds Maverick Trusty, ball fake. Picks it up, bounces it in. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians.
Grews was there. Grews had the inside position on the backside block, but Ellison stuck his foot out there and went out of bounds.
Noah Northrop catches it. He's at the free throw line. Picks it up. Gives it to Maverick. Maverick drives. It goes back to Northrop.
Oh.
They're going to turn it over. Walker. Off the glass. I'm going to go on a limb and tell you, folks, Walker doesn't rebound. He's standing outside here. He is waiting.
He just flies. 20 points for him, and I bet out of the 20, I bet 14 of them been layups.
They release him on the shot as Andrew Grews can't get it to go. He's going to get an offensive rebound. Goes back around, and it goes in. 53 for the Indians.
First 2 points of the night for Andrew.
Big man. Spins around. He's got a nice touch. That's Braylon Ellison for 2.
He has 13.
He's got a nice game so far. The Indians lead by 13. Harrison picks it up. He gives it to Maverick. It goes back to Blake. Blake's going to take his second three. That one's going to be short. And tried to get a save by Maverick Trusty. 57 seconds to go in the third. Indians lead by 13. They get it inside. Once again, Ellison. Guarded by DePay. No good. There's a rebound by Maverick. He overthrows Blake Harrison, but it goes off Boonville.
Boonville shooting the ball pretty good, Tony. That's the first two-pointer they've missed. They are 7 out of 8 from two-point land this quarter. They've shot 3 threes and missed all of those, but 13-point lead.
Ellison's having a nice game.
38 seconds left, and probably in a little bit too big of a hurry there.
Indians get it in from the corner. They work it around the perimeter. DePay and Jackson play catch. There's Jackson open. He's going to let it go. He's going to be short. There's a rebound by Evan Bishop. He's going to put it on the ground.
He shot the ball a little bit early there, Tony.
We've got 10 seconds to go. And it's Walker looking around. He's got to pass it. There's a long three, no good. And that's how it's going to end. The third's going to end 53-40. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
BG Tree Service is the leading tree.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life...
Be a turnover as they try to get it down low to Ellison. That's not a bad plan.
Yeah, he had position again, posted up on Andrew Grews. The pass from Walker just a little bit too hard.
Goes down in the corner. Noah puts it on the ground. He has it tapped away. Indians going to hold on to it. Jackson Long for three. No good. Indians come up with it. There's Noah Northrop going to get the offensive rebound. He's going to give it to Childs. Childs no good from 2 foot. And Ellison going to collect the rebound for the Pirates. As the big man takes Childs down low. And Dane DePay on a late whistle.
Boy, it looked like Dane tapped it out of his hand, but official said, no, he got his arm. That's his second personal foul.
But as we talked about in the first half, do you want your help to reach, or do you want him to give your body?
Well, here's the bonus, Tony. They didn't give him a free throw. They said he wasn't shooting, and then Andrew Greers played good defense. He checks a elbow to the chin, and they call an offensive foul on number 33. That's Evan Bishop picks up his third foul. Elbowed Andrew right in the chin as he was going up for the shot.
And that's Smarts. Lead is still 13. As Indians play around with it up top. They get it down to Noah. He puts it on the ground. He's going to pick it up. Jackson, 3 is no good. Noah tries to save it. Here comes Evan Bishop. Shot is no good for the Pirates. Childs comes up with a rebound. He brings it across the half. Now we find Northrop in the corner. That 3 is good.
Finally found a 3 that somebody likes there, Tony.
16-point lead for the Indians. As Walker puts it on the ground. He's guarded by Dane DePay. Going to hand it off to Bishop. Bishop going to take the 3. No good. Rebound by DePay. He gets by Walker. We've got 5 on 4. He's in the lane. They find Noah in the corner. Good.
That's another 3-pointer, wasn't it, Tony?
59, and that's enough for head coach Mark Anderson. He's going to take a timeout. And that should be a full timeout. We'll take one, too. This is Osage Indian basketball, 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Eagle Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Get that grin right above your chin. You know the place. Puts a smile on your face, and he's the one. Frozen custard fun. Made fresh every hour. It's your happy power. Top your day. With the smile and
Did you know my frozen custard is made fresh every hour? Or that our toppings are baked daily right in our stores? It's how we top your day with a smile at Andy's.
Greg, that 13-point lead at the end of the third has now been pushed to 19 in the fourth.
2 3-point baskets by Noah Northrop. One deep in the left corner and then one from the right wing, and has expanded that lead. Boonville hadn't shot the ball but 2 times this quarter. We're almost a third of the way through.
Walker tries to take it inside against DePay. DePay gets the stop. Walker's going to go up for 3. It bounces around and no good. As Dane DePay goes and gets it. They find Childs on the elbow. Goes it out to Northrop. Shoots the 3. And with 5:13, Greg, let's talk about it. Let's play with the lead.
That time Childs was trying to get a rebound, and the guy was in front of him. There wasn't any way Landon was going to get it, and he got called for coming over the back. Second team foul. Osage obviously doesn't want to get to the 5-foul mark and let them shoot free throws with, no time running.
Walker up by himself in the jump circle. Hey, gives him a little room. Almost dares him to shoot it from 3. There's DePay. There's the lob down low. Good defense by the Indians as Childs comes up with the steal.
Blake Harrison working hard, did a good job fronting and then getting behind, and hard for Ellison to catch it.
Right there. Ball fake and drive. Noah, about 10 foot. Makes it 21 points.
13 points for Noah Northrop now.
Good game. And the basketball gods have now said that's a foul against Noah.
It's going to be a shooting foul. Bertle's going to go to the line. He has not been there today. He has 2 points on a basket in the first quarter.
Makes that one. 20-point lead. As the Indians looking to pick up this Tri-County Conference win. And Bertle short on the second. Ellison trips over, goes down. block-to-block screen in there. Look at that. We've got some screens going on. As Maverick dribbles down to the baseline. He's going to be fouled by number 2, Zayden Walker, the sophomore guard. Been pretty quiet so far in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Dane DePay's been doing a good job on him defensively. Backing off and not letting him penetrate, daring him to shoot that three, and he hasn't shot that good all night. I think he only has one three-point basket out of about 5 attempts. Ooh.
Indians playing with the lead. As Dane DePay throws it, though, into the free throw line. It's going to be knocked away. He got caught in the air. There's Walker by himself. 61-43.
Full court pressure, and we're doing a lot of dribbling instead of a lot of passing.
And Landon Childs catches it inside the lane. He goes up. He had nowhere to go with it, but he's going to get the foul in his favor.
And I think Cons is fouled out. Yeah, I think that's 5 fouls on Cons. He's fouled out.
The junior has fouled out with 3:29 to go in this fourth quarter. As Landon Childs goes to the free throw line. Indians look to pick up their 18th win this season. And Landon, good from the free throw. 62.
4 points so far for Landon Childs.
Good. 63, back to 20.
Substitutions in the game. Andrew Grew's in the ball game. Noah Northrop, Maverick Trusty, Dane DePay, and Blake Harrison on the floor for Osage.
Walker. Offense. Starts the offense for the Pirates. There's the three, is good by Evan Bishop. Pirates not done yet with 3:10 to go in the fourth. A little full court pressure. And get it across to Noah Northrop. He's at the three-point line. Keeps his dribble alive. And Evan Bishop.
Picks up his fourth personal foul.
Fourth foul.
14 fouls. Be a ball out of bounds on the front of the Osage Indian bench.
As Logan Kahn's already sitting the bench with 5 fouls tonight. Evan Bishop with 4. As the Indians get it to DePay, he's going to bring it across the half line. He finds Blake Harrison. Blake brings it down, then picks it up. Now DePay slashes in. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Landon Kahns, the freshman. 2-footer is good by Ellison. And we've got a timeout. We'll take one, too. Osage Indian basketball, 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32. We'll stay here. It's only a 30-second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Mike. Andy's frozen custard. Andy frozen custard timeout. As the Indians lead 63-48, Greg.
They're playing good defense, Tony. That's the Pirates have only they've only shot the ball 5 times here in this quarter. So that just tells you Osage is doing a good job of denying them anything super wide open. So you got to applaud that defense. 2:33 left. You got a 15-point lead.
As both teams back out on the court, Osage Indian band. They get the big wave that says cut. Here we go. Full court pressure by the Pirates. Blake Harrison's going to put it on the ground. He looks down the floor, gets it to Jackson Long. Jackson brings it across the half. He's going to curl it back up as he finds Dane DePay up top.
Good job by Jackson Long taking that ball back out and getting the offense started.
Blake Harrison, ball fake, goes all the way in. Layup is good. 65-48.
Good job of seeing an opening there.
No good on the three. There, Blake Harrison on the defensive end gets the rebound. Long outlet pass to DePay. DePay's going to dump it to Andrew Cruz. But we're going to get a whistle, and DePay will draw the foul.
And I think Evan Bishop will be exiting the game. Scored 8 points tonight.
Number 33, the senior for the Pirates, will be the second player to foul out tonight. As Dane DePay goes to the Captain Ron's free throw line. As the Osage Indian cheerleaders, strong tonight underneath the basket as DePay comes up short.
DePay is 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. He has 10 points on the evening. Blake Harrison out of the ball game.
We got 1:53 to go. Indians in the bonus. As Ellison's going to take a seat. I think that may be for defensive purposes, I guess. As we've got 66-48.
A lot of subs being put in the ball game now, Tony. I think that's
clean jerseys.
Boonville decided that maybe they'd had enough. They put Walker on the bench. They put Ellison on the bench.
They get a good hand from this crowd, as this is the last game of this season here at School of the Osage. We're on the road from here on out.
Some of the JV guys out there now, they had a big 67-56 win over the Boonville JV.
There is Landon Cons. He's got it. We're at 50. 66. Jackson Long makes it 68. We've got $1:20 to go in this Tri-County Conference game. There's the three. Nothing but net all of a sudden. We got scoring everywhere. Brooks Paulson, the junior, makes it 68-53. There's Stokes, no good. There's some people out there. We're gonna do some shooting here in this last minute, as we are now at 55 seconds. That three is no good. Rebounded by Luke Wolf, and he hands it off to Dubs. Dubs gives it to Stokes. Stokes puts it on the ground. I'm sorry, that's Brady Clark out there. Brady's got it on the ground. Back cut right there. Indians, no hurry to shoot.
I think Henshaw put the brakes on him, Tony.
I think yes. I'm sorry if your grandmother's here, but we're done shooting. We've got 25 seconds to go. Stokes picks it up. He's going to get it to Clark. Clark skips it over to Wolf. 10 seconds to go. 68-53. Should be the final score tonight. That's going to do it as both teams walk towards their bench. School of the Osage picks up their 18th win. They're going to be 18-6 after this victory. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with the post-game show. You're listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove, KRMS TV 32.
The law office of Mark A. Webb was founded out of necessity. It was clear when he started that the old ways weren't cutting it, and there was a need for modern solutions to modern problems. Simply put, established methods of law office management were wasting time and money. So he set out to bring his approach to the 21st century. Every effort's been made to incorporate technology into practice, helping make your experience modern and comfortable. That's the office of Mark A. Webb.
At Allen Motor Company, they aren't looking for a quick sale. They want lifelong customers. That means being a dealership you can trust. If it's time to upgrade to a quality vehicle, head to Allen Motor Company in the heart of Eldon, across from Wood Supermarket. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Allen Motor Company will finance your future, not your past, guaranteed. You'll find just the vehicle you want at Allen Motor Company. AllenMotorCompanyOnline.com or 573-557-2650.
Hi, I'm Ryan, and my brother Mark and I own JJ Twigs on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. When folks want a taste of the past and present, they love our rustic atmosphere and log cabin feel. We're a family-friendly restaurant serving up hot pizzas, juicy burgers, Italian beef sandwiches, salads, and more. There's nowhere else you can taste more, enjoy more, and feel more at home. I'm Ryan, inviting you to enjoy lunch, dinner, and fun 7 days a week at the top of the Bagnell Dam Strip. Oh yeah, and there's always free ice cream for the kids.
JJ Twigs, pizza and pub.
Come get you some plates, sir.
Adam Mills here with Mills & Sons Insurance. We find oftentimes people go years without reviewing their insurance coverages. Your life changes quicker than you think. Don't let this be the year. Come by our office at 2701 Bagnell Dam Boulevard and let us evaluate your current needs. From auto, home, life, or business insurance, our team is there for you every step of the way. Call us at 365-2002 or visit our website, millsinsurance.com. We're on your side because life happens.
It's Hometown Hoops with Osage Indians basketball on 98.7 The Code.
And the Indians pick up the win tonight at home, 68-53 over the Boonville Pirates. And Greg, it's been a great season here at home for the Osage Indians.
Yeah, great ball game. Get that 18th win. Boy, wouldn't it be great to see a 21 season come out of Osage High School this year. Good ball game. Big win, 68-53, 15-point win. Pretty comfortable.
Indians go to 18-6. The Boonville Pirates go to 12-12. And game that started off pretty tight, pretty not really a high-scoring game in the beginning, but it sure picked up in the second half.
Yeah, a little ragged early, 18-13 after that first quarter, and both teams, I think, at the end of the first quarter already, both of them had 5 turnovers apiece. But settled down after that, and, Coach Hinshaw called one really good timeout, I thought. When the game got a little bit ragged there in the third quarter, he called timeout and said, whoa, boys. We don't want to play like they play. And from that point on, Indians had control, shot the ball real well. Noah Northrop comes in that second half, and he has 8 the second half. Bench points again, Tony, were really big tonight.
Absolutely. Now tomorrow night, we can enjoy this win, but tomorrow night we're going to go to Camdenton. And Camdenton, of course, is our next-door neighbor rival. And Indians have already faced them once in the Eugene tournament, came out with it with an 80-62 victory.
Yeah, and that was a great ball game. A little bit of run and gun. That was one time that we saw the one game of the year, and that was early. We saw the Indians. We thought, oh man, are they going to get out of control running the ball? But they picked apart Camdenton's defense, and again, real good shooting that night against Camdenton.
We don't play a perfect game. Nobody ever has, but we do seem to be getting more disciplined every game as we're going down the stretch.
Yeah, I think that these guys that are seniors, they figured it out, and it's a good team basketball team. Not just I'm going to get my points every night, but they're looking to assist, feeding the ball off to different guys. And, when you see 6, 7 guys, 8 guys in a scorebook every night, that's just a great indication that what you're doing it right.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our Polylift game stats. Building the best boat lifts at the lake. They're online at polylift.com or 573-374-6545.
Osage 68-53 tonight at home. And leading in scoring for the Indians tonight, Blake Harrison. He had 18 tonight, 13 by Noah Northrop off the bench. Maverick Trusty with 11, Dane DePay with 11. Andrew Grews with 2, Jackson Long with 8, and Landon Childs with 5 points. Indians shoot 23 out of 49, just under 50%, about 45% from the field. 10 out of 30 from three-point land. They had 29 rebounds, 21 defensive, 8 offensive. They were 12 out of 17, almost 70% from the free throw line, and only 7 turnovers this evening. Boonville Pirates led in scoring by Zayden Walker. He had 22. Braylon Nelson had 15. Evan Bishop had 8, and Braden Vertle had 3. Landon Coons added 2. They were 23 out of 42 from the field, so they shot the ball good from the field, but only 3 out of 19 from threes. That brought their percentage down. They had 25 rebounds, 5 offensive, 20 defensive. Only went to the free throw line 8 times. were 4 out of 8 from the free throw line and had 11 turnovers.
Once again, our Osage Indians go to 18-6. The Boonville Pirates are 12-12. And tomorrow night we'll be heading to Camdenton. Well, we're to take on the Camdenton Lakers, looking for that 19th win. I want to thank our sponsors for making this happen. That's Weig & Associates, Keller Williams, Rough Water Dock, Encore, Lakeside Grill, Allen Motor Company, Andy's Frozen Custard. They're our timeout sponsor. Polylip is our pregame and stat sponsor. Mills & Sons Insurance, their title. Captain Ron's free throw. Dex and Dock Company, the law office of Mark Webb. J.J. Twiggs, LOZ Rentals, BG Tree Service. And for Mikey back at the station, CJ and Seth on the TV side. Pat on camera. My broadcast partner, Greg Cartwright. I'm Tony Herman. And thanks for listening to Osage Indian Basketball on 98.7 The Cove and KRMS TV 32.
The Lake's lunch and dinner headquarters is the Encore Lakeside Grill. The Encore Lakeside Grill features great entertainment every evening, and they're the headquarters for all your favorite games on the big screens. The Encore Lakeside Grill is the place for fun.
Awesome.
Play at the Encore, stay at the resort. No other dining, lodging, or entertainment experience comes close. The Encore. Excellence on every level.
The Encore, Bagel Dam Boulevard in Lake Ozark.
Get that grin.